Hello, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful Sagittarius new moon. What exciting energy. I tell you, I just turned into an absolute nature hound the second I woke up and I looked out my window. I noticed there was hardly any wind and it was really, really sunny. So I'm like, ooh, we're going to do the pop outside. And I love these beautiful seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. They work so perfectly. I got to tell you, I'm so in the swing of Christmas already. I have to relax because I gave myself kind of an oath that by Wednesday I was going to have everything that I wanted to have sent out to friends, family, soul sisters, cards, etc. And I would try to do the majority of my shopping online, just to save some aggro, but some stuff I like to touch and see. And I'm really getting things done because I'm not putting pressure on myself. It's like I'm just enjoying this season as to some years prior where I would overdo it and get burnout. But this is where this beautiful offering card comes in. And I love this so much because offerings reminds us that we can't take shortcuts on the journey to our desires. We have to be willing to put in the work and do what's required to manifest our dreams. Silly things like sometimes I look around and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to, just polish up some things in my store and take pictures of the things and all of this stuff. And I realize that, the time presents itself. It really does. The right time to do things. So to not panic if we don't get certain things done in certain days. But I feel like this card means to me even more. So what can we do for family members, friends, coworkers, to make their day be a little, or existence be a little more enhanced, whatever it is, offering a ride, bringing some nice snacks to work or home for family members, doing the dishes when somebody's tired. Yesterday I had this most ridiculous thing happen. It was so funny. I was in the mall shopping and I pulled my leg muscle right at the top, the groin muscle, so you can't even walk. And I was legit dragging my leg Quasimodo style. I didn't want to make it worse, and I had to take a set of stairs too. So I somehow adjusted it so I looked semi-normal, but it lasted from 3 in the afternoon, and it's still kind of here this morning. I'm still trying to work it out. But right then I noticed, how cute and sweet my family is. Hagen's like, oh, I'll get you that. You don't have to get up. I'll do this. And just being really sweet and thoughtful. So that is how, my family member kind of offered assistance and helped as well. But let's look at this gratitude. It's absolutely everything. I can't tell you how happy I was to be able to come and sit in my yard, do this read. Merlin came, moonbeams, mochi was rolling around. It's really just nice, peaceful energy. And I need these on new moons because in the build up to it, and comment down below if this happens to you guys too, I get a super hyperactive brain. It's trying to work through and let go of kind of the overthinking process. So it pulls up everything Christmas is past and all of this. It's trying to revise a schedule that's more restful, but in that process it's really chaotic because I'm thinking 24/7 and I am multitasking and and so some people think in my family and stuff that it's easy for me to finish all my reads, message all my people, make all my jewelry, list it, send it, and do all this because I love it. But it's still it weighs on me to get things done. But I have so much gratitude, and that is the way that I can work through anything, knowing that I wouldn't want to do anything else. So how are you expressing and showing gratitude, maybe to family members, anybody that, does a nice service for me or something within my family or friendship group? It's it is really important for us to express gratitude and say thank you because it's kind of reaffirming that gesture and that time was well spent, right? So gratitude for everything, but also gratitude for where you are in life. I feel like one of the biggest ways we can disappoint ourselves is to always look for reasons to be dissatisfied, right? Oh, I don't have enough of this, A, B, and C. And it doesn't matter the level. You can see it on any reality show. People can have everything materialistically, but they don't have the affection or the kind of life that warrants that peace and gratitude, right? So that's what is one thing that you're super have a lot of gratitude for today, if that's even a sentence. I'm so excited. I have my eye looking out for all the cats come visit me. It's so cute out here. But honestly, and expressing gratitude, saying it out loud too. Wow, I'm really lucky that, I have a house, that I have a car, that I have funds to Christmas shop with. No more lamenting, no more woe is me, and no more dissatisfaction for no reason. It's gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And then you'll watch things happen with ease, because now we're looking for things that make us optimistic, positive, and happy. It's really amazing how once we get on that avenue, Gratitude Avenue is much, much better, because, there's no traffic, people aren't honking at you. It's a very chill street to exist on. And then everything else just seems like a super bonus. It's really, really nice. Self-care is going to be huge in the next coming weeks, you guys. This new moon is a good time to dedicate, listen, I'm not going to rush right to work and emails and shopping and, just those hazardous little undertakings that make us feel like our bandwidth is going to get spent. I kept saying to myself out loud too, thank goodness we have to wear a mask in public, because I was having straight up conversations with myself in the mall. I was like, you don't need to get this now. Come back. If you really, really want this and you think it suits this person, you can come get it. Because some things, if I really like it, it almost doesn't even matter if it's extravagant or expensive. It's like, if I like it, I like it, but I have to have a pause in between it to go, will this really be put to use? Is this really them? Or, is it just the razzle dazzle? You caught up in the whirl of gifting. So cool your jets, man, and like chill out and have a little bit of self-care. But I said to myself out loud several times, put that down and go sit down, put that down and go get a beverage, go walk and breathe. Because what happens is I'll see a whole series of things, and I'll be wanting to get everything for everybody in the world, but it'll also remind me of things. And then I'll be like, oh my gosh, then I don't have that there. And all these crazy things, here's an example. It was so funny. This new store called Peace and Love opened up at the mall, and I knew I was going to go crazy there if I didn't have self-control. So I made a little pact with myself. Just look first, and then if there's something, especially if it's a heavier ticket, you can go back, because they had these beautiful like Peruvian ponchos that were out of this world. And so I was like, for a little self-care, I'm gonna go for a walk, because that can really test our bandwidth when we think, oh well, I have to get everything now, right? That power of pressure. But instead it's like, let me go sit and let me go get a little snack or relax. And it really is an important time for this, just giving yourself facials. I'm going to give myself a manicure outside, which you'll be able to see later on the big channel. I have one hand, you guys, it's so funny, one hand that's absolutely painted and rhinestoned up, and the other one looks like it's been through World War III. But taking care of that. And tonight my family and I are going to go have my birthday dinner that we weren't able to have last week. We had a thing here, like we ordered some pizzas and goodies on the night, but we want to go out and have like a dinner at our favorite place. And I'm just going to take it easy and not tax myself. And because some of us, and we all know this too, we get on social media and it becomes like a tug of war. It pulls us back in. Let me just answer that. Let me just post that. And it really, we spend our day on screens. And I made a pact with myself that I'm going to spend the majority of today outside photographing and doing things, and looking for some like design ideas in nature. I get my best ideas outside. I see the blend of like greens and browns and grays and blues in the sky, and I get some good design ideas. So to just chill, and that's really what my whole goal is today. So what can you do that is going to make you feel restful and calm, kind of cocooned in just a nice protected way, where you don't feel like nothing has to be super extra or done immediately, because that's something I don't handle super well, is that immediacy. Like, oh, I have to. I'm like, I'm taking that off the agenda this whole season. Like, if I get to it, I get to it. There's always tomorrow. So again, you guys, anything that you can do, sit out in nature. Music is super great this time of year. And I can see it too when I'm out and they're playing it in supermarkets. Like, kids are loving all the little Christmas tunes. Music really helps in soothing. Nature for sure, walks. And again, that time to kind of recede from the maddening crowd and spend some time alone in reflection and peace, and not necessarily answering emails or being on screen, just being by yourself for a moment, and like perhaps watching a show where it's 100% has your attention. like I'm so excited. The Wheel of Time, I love that so much. It's like one of my favorite type of programs, and just watching it and getting immersed in that world. And that's, that's a form of self-care where we can shut our brains off and our to-do list and really be restful. So you guys, I'm so excited I was able to do this read outside because it is gorgeous. So again, you guys, what I'm going to do for this new moon is I'm going to also do that my other special where I do 2 questions for $25. I'm going to keep that running because, a lot of my new TikTokers like it, or 3 questions for $33. And I'm actually going to film tonight for some of those because the atmosphere, the channeling, the calmness, the clarity is really off the scale, as it usually is in new moons. It's just really helpful. It's very systematic. It's very kind of, it's really good chill energy to, have supreme focus on stuff. So you guys, love and light. I'm going to go upload, and I want to film a series of stuff outside today because it's just really too beautiful and calm. So love and light, you guys. Enjoy your Saturday.